Crazy, man. SUV moving like this, sounding like this. Come on, man. I'm wondering, T-Lite, why did you get rid of the TRX for the Durango Hellcat? How could you do that? Why would you get rid of that beautiful truck for a Durango Hellcat? Well, let me tell y'all why I got rid of my TRX for this lovely Durango Hellcat. I'm about to tell y'all why, give y'all a quick little review, as well as explain why I got rid of the TRX for this beautiful Hellcat Durango super rare spec. The spec is super rare, so I had to have it. And I'm gonna let y'all know why I got rid of my my TRX for the Durango Hellcat. Let's have a reaction. Well, as you can see, this is a very beautiful machine right here. Super beautiful machine. I had to have it. This is always my favorite SUV on the planet. I always wanted a Durango Hellcat, but I had the TRX. That's right, I had the TRX. I had the TRX, which is a Hellcat truck. For those who don't know what a TRX is, it's a Hellcat truck. And we ain't talking about the RHO. We talking about the king of all pickup trucks. We talking about the TRX Ram 1500 supercharged 702 horsepower Hellcat truck. I had that truck. Not that I didn't like the truck. I loved the truck. But the thing about the truck is, I really didn't want the truck like that. I only got that truck because the deal was so crazy, I could not turn it down. I ended up getting rid of a ZL1 1LE for that TRX. Big mistake. I should have kept it 1LE. I should have kept the 1LE. I didn't know when I purchased the TRX that it was governed at 118 miles an hour. I don't understand. Wait, I know why they had it governed for the 118 miles an hour. They governed it because they didn't want to give you the speed rated tires, and they probably didn't want a lot of people crashing in those big old trucks. So those big old trucks is nothing but big old moving weapons. But I didn't like that. I didn't like that, and I did not want to pay the money to get it ungoverned and do all that. I thought about getting more horsepower to it, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and get what I really want. And what I really wanted was that. That's what I always wanted. I wanted the Durango Hellcat. And this thing is sweet. I ain't got to worry about doing only 118 miles an hour. It's fast, super fast. This thing is a monster. If you want to know what a monster is, this is a monster. And I love it. I love the front end of this bad boy. Like I always say, if anybody know, I do a lot of Durango videos. And I always say, I love the front end of the Durango. I love the way it looks. It's like a bigger version of a Dodge Charger. Not the one that's out right now. Not the current Hurricane version / EV version Charger. Not that one. We don't care about that garbage. Not saying it's an ugly vehicle, but it ain't the greatest looking vehicle. We talking about the previous gen Charger. The wide body. And this looks like the big brother of the wide body. And I love it. I love it. And this particular one, I caught it on sale. I ain't going to say I caught it on sale. It's a 2021, but it only had 15,000 miles on it. Yeah. 15,000 miles on it, so you know your boy had to have it. 2021 with only 15,000 miles on it, A1 condition, no accidents, nothing like that, and I only had to pay $68,000 for it. $68,000 for this. And it's got a super rare spec. I know it looks like it's white, but it's actually a pearl color. It's actually pearl. This is actually a pearl. It's not white. It's a pearl colored white, which is white is pearl. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's a white, and I had to have it. And when I seen it, I said, oh, I got to have that. I got to have that. We went and got the windows tinted. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. We had, you know, I gotta get the windows tinted as soon as I get it. The windows gotta be tinted. The windows is tinted on this bad boy. It's white and pearl. I mean, black and pearl. You know, my colors right now is white and black, so it looks similar to the colors I wanted. And I had to have this bad boy. Look how nice this is. This thing is so crazy, man. Got the big boy Hellcat emblem. I might end up making that white, but I don't know. I don't know. Got the radar right down here. This is gonna be your radar right here. I wish that they would have made a bigger splitter on the front end of these. I know that this is a nice slides, but they should have made a bigger splitter, and they should have made this black instead of whitening it out or pearl coat. And I'm just gonna say white instead of saying pearl. They should have whitened it out and made it black. I mean, they should have made this whole front splitter black. That would have been nice, and pulled it out a little bit. That would have been very nice. And as you know, it does not have any daytime running lights on it, fog lights or anything like that. It's all open for the aero. It needs for this big boy 6.2 liter supercharged V8 to be able to breathe. So all of this is wide open for that. Nice, beautiful lights. Everything is nice on this bad boy. A lot of people say they should redesign it, but I think it's cool how it is. They don't really got to do nothing to it. I'm pretty sure they'll end up doing some kind of cosmetic work on it to make it look a little bit better, because they are supposed to keep these out for the next, I believe they're supposed to keep these out for the next 3 years. I think the last run for the Durango going to be 2028. So I believe that's going to be the last run. And they're supposed to be coming out with something at Roadkill Nights. They're supposed to be having something coming for the Durango at Roadkill Nights, which is coming up fastly. They saying 800 horsepower. I don't believe it. I don't think they're gonna get it 800 horsepower. They don't want to be responsible for a big old SUV with that kind of horsepower. So I don't think they're gonna come out with 800 horsepower. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I just don't see them doing it, because I don't think they want to be held responsible for something like that. This is a big vehicle. They don't want to really be. I don't know. Maybe they will do it, but I just highly doubt they're gonna give it 800 horsepower. That would mean they would have to put a red-eye engine in it and get it cleared, all type of things they would have to get cleared. And I don't think they want to do that right now. Maybe eventually they'll come out with a red-eye version, but I don't think now. Maybe they come out with a version that's at Roadkill Nights probably going to have 750 horsepower, which they probably do that, but I don't think 800 horsepower. I don't think that, but it's a possibility. But let's talk about my Durango Hellcat. But as you can see, you already seen the outside of any Hellcat Durango. This one is super nice. Bam. They go to Hellcat emblem. Gonna have the 20-inch wheels with the big 6-piston Brembos. Those are lug nut covers, those white ones. I put those on all my cars. And yeah, those are the wheels. Big boy wheels on this bad boy, big boy Hellcat emblem. Super nice mirrors on this bad boy. I love the mirror. There goes the blinker right there. Heated mirrors as well as lane assist. Open it up real quick, and bam, voila. Red guts. You know I like red guts. Don't pay attention to it. It's a little bit, it ain't dirty, but it needs to be clean. Red guts. We got the carbon fiber accents as well as the I don't know if this is forged carbon. This is forged carbon fiber little accents right here on this bad boy and everything like that. Like I said, we got forged carbon all on this bad boy. We got the regular, well, this ain't the regular, this is the regular screen, but it's gonna be like a 10-inch screen. You got the digital dash, big digital dash, not a little one, big digital dash right there, as well as the analog on the side, which I like it like that. We got had the white stitching up top on the dashboard, all that good stuff. Nice. I love the vents on this bad boy. Nice vents. Open this up. I don't like the small sunroof. We'll talk about that in another video. They should have gave it a Panamera roof from the front all the way to the back, but I don't know why they didn't do that. I think it has something to do with it being so long, so they couldn't really do that. I don't know. I could be wrong, because I'm pretty sure the new one that's going to come out at Roadkill Nights is probably going to have a Panamera roof. I'm almost 100% it's probably going to have that. My particular one has the Harman Kardon sound system. That's the top sound system you can get. I thought it would sound better. I honestly thought it would sound better. I'll tell you about that in another video, but I did think it would sound better. It sounds good, but it could sound a lot better than what it sounds. But there you go. The door looks pretty much basic. It has a little bit of forged carbon on it. Nice little door handle. There goes your memory seats. That controls your windows and your door locks. There goes another speaker right there. I mean, it looks good. There goes the steering wheel right there. Big, fat, thick steering wheel. How I like it. It's going to have the white stitching right there. I gotta get all this stuff clean. It still looks good though, but I'm saying all this clean. This right here lights up. The SRT sign right here lights up at night. You can't see it right now, but it does light up at night. You gonna have your vanity mirrors on here. Put that down. My fiance did that. More vanity mirrors. All of the top of the Durango is Alcantara. Even on the pillars, all that's Alcantara. All this is Alcantara, which I do like, make it look real classy. Like I said, it has red guts, got the red SRT Hellcats embroidered into the seats. Real nice, man. Heated and cooled seats. All the little controls is right down here. It's still up to date. This for this car to have been out for so long is very much up to date. Everything is up to date. I got the one with the tow package. As you can see, this is the trailer brake and all that good stuff. It's gonna have the race metal pedals. If you look down there, you can see the race metal pedals. Yes, sir. I covered the SRT mats with a nice little plastic so I won't damage them. I put a nice little plastic down there so you wouldn't damage them. Passenger side door looks just as like the driver side door without as many buttons. Like I said, more forged carbon right there. A lot of them don't come with the red right here. You can get them with the black, but it don't come with the red. Some do, but most of them don't come with the red right here. That's like a special thing you have to get. Big boy pedal shifters. I wish they was a little bit bigger, but you get what you get. It is what it is. It says supercharged right there. I wish it would have said Durango supercharged, but it is what it is. There goes your seat controls. Shut that door right there. You loving it? Hold on. There goes your light controls right there, man. There goes the light controls and everything right there. That's my alarm. You know what I mean? Let you know. Don't play with me. You ain't been steal this bad. Well, you can if you really put some work into it, but I doubt you want to put that kind of work into it. Going to the back, bam, here goes the back. More red guts, as you can see, more red guts, heated and cooled seats in the back as well. Really nice. More carbon fiber. Hit that right there, armrest. Let's get right here. Let me just get in here and show y'all something real quick. This armrest right here is where you can put a lot of stuff. You can store stuff into this armrest. But if you look into the front armrest, let's lift that up real quick. See, there is no room because it has a DVD, Blu-ray player right there, Blu-ray DVD player. I don't know who listening to Blu-ray, who using Blu-rays right now, but it is what it is. It has that. And there goes your charger port right there. But yeah, they got a Blu-ray player right there. I don't know who using Blu-rays right now. I see them at Walmart all the time. And most movies come out in Blu-ray, so some people still use Blu-ray. I don't, I stream. But if I was going to be taking a long ride, I could see why I would get a Blu-ray player. And this one has that, as you see. Let me lift that up. Screens right there, boom, that's crazy, right? Crazy. Got the screens right there. I had to have it. That's another thing I had to have. Ain't gonna never use them, but it is what it is. There goes your hookups, because you can also hook up a HDMI right here, and you can actually watch whatever you want on the TV. You don't have to watch whatever the Blu-ray has. You can control that from your phone if you wanted to do that, or whatever kind of device you have that's hooked up to the HDMI. It's all on you. There goes all your controls and everything for your heated seats. USB ports right there. They got just regular USB. They don't have no C ports, I don't believe. Only C ports is up front. It is what it is. There's, like I said, there goes your cup holders. I mean, this thing is nice. More forged carbon in the back right there. As you can see, more forged carbon. There goes your climate controls back there. Your lights right there. Speakers all over this bad boy. You can hang your clothes up right there if you want to. I mean, it's a this is a super sharp car. If I say car, it's actually an SUV, but it's a super sharp SUV. It also has another row back there. This is a 3-row SUV. This is not a 2-row. This is a 3-row. As you know, the TrackHawk does not have 3 rows. It has 2 rows. This has 3 rows. You also can get one of these with the version where you don't have the armrest right here, where you can just walk straight back. But mine is a different spec because it has all this cool stuff on here. They gave you the armrest in the second half of the second row. You let that down, boom. There goes your 3rd row. Pay no mind to the junk I got back there, but there goes your 3rd row. Heated seats back there as well, as you can see. Very nice. Very, very nice. Super nice. You got your cup holders right there. I mean, it's nice back there. Super nice. And if you want to lift up the seat all the way, see this little red thing right there? Pull on it. Bam, you can lift the seat up all the way if you want to do that. If you want to do that. But go ahead and lift that back up. Because we don't never go back there. We never go in the 3rd row, so we don't really care about what's going on to the 3rd row. But as you can see, there goes the back wheels. More 20-inch wheels on the back. It has 4 piston Brembos instead of 6 pistons. In the back, it has 4 pistons. Work our way back. I have a custom exhaust. I'll talk about that in another video. You know I don't do stock. I do custom. I have a custom exhaust on it. But there you go. SRT right there. All-wheel drive. It's all-wheel drive. That means all-wheel drive. For those who want to know what the 2 hashes and the 4 means all-wheel drive. Hit that button. Lift it on up. Transformer style. Bam. No room back here. It doesn't have a lot of room until you let the seats down. Hit this button right here. You can let the seats down, as you can see. You can let the seats down if you want. I'm not going to let them down, but you can. Hit that right there. Lift it up. That's going to be where your jack is and all that stuff. It has a spare tire, so you don't have to worry about any of that fix-a-flat stuff. Look under here. You see the spare tire is right there. As you can see, it's right there. There's the spare tire. You want to let that down. You hit that button right there. Let the door down. There goes your 12-volt charger part right there. I mean, that's pretty much it. Hit the button and let it down. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this thing. This is my favorite Hellcat I own. I like it more than I like. I loved my Charger. My Charger had 800 horses. My Charger had like 850 horsepower. Loved it. I never told y'all. Matter of fact, I never really posted a lot of videos of that Challenger. I should have, but I didn't know what I had. Ended up selling. I should have kept it. I didn't know what I had. I was tripping. But at the same time, I still enjoy this much more. I plan on getting more horsepower on this bad boy. Let's pop the hood. I plan on getting this to 800 horses. I don't need no more horsepower than that. Anything over 800 is, come on, you're never going to use that. You're never going to use it. So it's overkill. Hell, you're not going to use the 710 horsepower that it has. So yet alone, use 1,000 horsepower. You don't need all that horsepower. 800 is good enough. Hell, 800 is overkill. That's overkill as well. As you can see, there goes that big boy Hellcat motor right there. Bam. Another modification I got. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, there goes that Hellcat motor. Big boy Hellcat, 710 horsepower. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. My favorite Hellcat of all time is right here. We're looking at it. And yes, I got rid of the TRX because I wanted a Durango. The TRX did not fulfill the things that I wanted. But let me get something straight to you. I love that TRX. And I'm never going to bash the TRX. If you want to get a TRX, get it. Don't worry about it being limited at 118 miles an hour. Get it. Don't get no RHO. The RHO is a ripoff. The thing only goes 100. Don't even do 100. It can only do 98 miles an hour because they did an update. So now they can only do 100 miles an hour, under 100, 98 miles an hour. You tell me what kind of Baja sports truck can only do under 100 miles an hour? Absolutely not. And then you paying $80,000, $90,000 for a vehicle that can only do that kind of speed. It's highway ripoff. And that's why I think a TRX is ripoff, because it can only do 118 miles an hour. I know they're saying the new TRX is going to be the fastest TRX they have. No, it is going to be fastest to 118 miles an hour. They're not going to give it any more speed rated tires. They're going to rate it at 118 miles an hour. Even if it has 800 horsepower, it's still going to be speed rated at 118, just like most pickup trucks. So if you want to get a Hellcat and enjoy it for its true power, you have to get something other than a TRX. That's why I got rid of my TRX. The only reason, not the only reason, well, I didn't really like it. I liked it, but I didn't like it. But yes, so people are saying, man, you gonna miss, I don't miss that TRX one bit. I loved it, but I don't miss it at all. Not a bit. I love this. I love it, man. It's like look how nice this thing is, man. Look, you can't tell me that pearl white with the black, it's a perfect match, man. It's a perfect match. I might wide body this, maybe not. I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm gonna put some bigger wheels on it though. I'm looking at putting some 26s on it. Probably put some 26-inch wheels on it. 800 horsepower. Make it a little monster, a little bitty monster, a little monster. But right now I'm focused on my Kia right now, which I gotta tell you, I got some news about the Kia. I'm gonna drop a video about that. But right now I'm focused on modifying my Kia, and then I'll get to modifying this after that. I already put some mods on it. Just a few, but I'm gonna put some more mods on it. The bugs out here acting crazy. I'm talking about crazy. We're gonna get you a little cold start on this bad boy. Let's get a quick little cold start on it. Get a quick little cold start. That's my alarm going off. It's a bug messing with me. Right now, it's a bug out here messing with me, tearing me up. As you can see, it sound like a monster, don't it? Ew-wee! It is what it is, though. My alarm went off. That lets you know you can't even start this car without the alarm going off. But you can. I got a top-notch alarm on it. I'll talk about that later as well. There's no copying my Kia, nothing like that. You need something else to even get this car. So, if you ever get something like this, make sure you put an alarm on it, a real alarm. And I ain't talking about no rinky-dink alarm. Put the real deal on there. Don't be playing no games. Don't get no muffler delete. Don't get no tint. Don't get no wheels. Get you a good alarm before you do anything where you get something like this. Any kind of Hellcat, Scat Pack, any Mopar, get you an alarm before you do anything. But let's take this bad boy for a quick little spin so y'all can see why I love it so much. Let's go. Well, we in here. Let's throw it in a sports mode. Well, we'll put it in track. Let's put it in track. Throw it in track. Window down. We'll fasten the seat belts, man. Fasten your seat belts. Fasten your seat belts. Slide it into gear, and we're off. But yeah, a lot of people think I miss the TRX. I don't. I love the TRX, but I don't miss it. I love what I got right now, baby. Like I said, it got the perfect spec, the spec I always wanted, always gonna hold value because of the spec that it's got. It's just a fun vehicle, period. You hear it? You hear that thing talking? I don't want to get too crazy. You never know who out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, wonderful vehicle. As you can see, looks great inside. Still looks great, even though It's been out for a while. Sometimes you can make a timeless interior that it will age well. This one is aging great. So I got no complaints. Man, we're gonna get caught at the light. That's crazy. Come on, lighty-ighty. Get caught at the light. Impala. But yeah, if somebody want to know should you get a Durango Hellcat, I would say yes, man. I would say from my time of owning this one, because little do y'all know I own this probably about 2-3 months now. I don't never really tell y'all when I actually get a vehicle. I've owned it for a while, so yeah, I would definitely recommend getting one of these bad boys because you're gonna have so much fun. And it's an SUV, it's utilitarian. You can do so much stuff in this thing. You can carry a lot of things. You can carry a lot of people with comfort. It's comfortable, it's fast, it's eye-catchy. It's just a wonderful vehicle altogether. And it's fun. You can do stuff like this. You see? You can do stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I love it. I'm definitely not complaining on my purchase. I mean, and it rides like a champion. I mean, it drives so smooth. It drives so smooth, man. You don't really feel a lot of bumps. And you got all these modes. Look at all the modes. You got track, sports, auto, snow, tow, and custom. Those are all the modes that you got on this bad boy. I mean, it's just a fun vehicle, man. Anybody say they ain't having fun with one of these, you tripping. Now, I'm going to give y'all a little quick pull. You hear that thing? You hear how loud that thing is? Yeah, that's not the stock exhaust. So somebody thinking, oh man, is that a stock exhaust? No, it's not the stock exhaust. Look at that. You hear them downshifts? You hear it popping? You hear them downshifts? Definitely not stock exhaust. We'll talk about that in another video. Crazy, man. SUV moving like this, sounding like this. Come on, man. Let me give you quick little jerks. Love it, man. Can't go wrong with a Hellcat Durango. So everybody said, man, you gonna wish you could get rid of me. Yeah, right. I'm so glad I got rid of that TRX for this. This is what I always wanted, man. This is my dream SUV. I had already had my dream car, which was a Dodge Challenger Hellcat, for those who wanted to know. And my dream SUV is a Hellcat Durango, not a TrackHawk, a Durango. Listen how loud this thing is. If you hear them pops, you hear it popping? Blah, 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 blah. Crazy. I know, nasty work. But yeah, I love this. I love my Durango. I would definitely recommend somebody to get one. And if the new one happens to have 800 horsepower, go for it. Get one. I'm not going to get it because I know it's going to be overpriced. I wouldn't get one. I would just modify a regular one that's already out to 800 horses. They don't take that much, but maybe $2,000-$3,000 to get 800 horses, maybe less than that. Probably not even that much. Probably pretty cheap to get it to 800 horsepower. I'll let y'all know soon when I end up getting it to 800 horsepower. But I definitely love it, man. I can't go crazy in my neighborhood, man, because somebody gonna tell on me. Somebody gonna tell on me, man. But I love it. I love this thing, man. I cannot say I can't say nothing bad about it yet, but I'll let y'all know what I feel about it eventually. I'll tell you the bad things I don't like it and the good things I like about it. But so far I'm loving it. Had it for like 2 months, maybe 3 months, and I have no complaints. Do I miss the TRX? No, but I wouldn't. If I could afford to have it, I would have had it and had this at the same time too. You hear that? You hear that blower? You can't really hear it over the. You can't really hear it over the exhaust, but yeah, man. King of SUVs. I had to have it. Yes, sir. Love it. Let me give you a quick little yank on it. But with that being said, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. Hellcat Durango, why I chose the Durango over the TRX. I feel like I made the great decision. Some of y'all may not. Some of y'all may have just preferred to keep the TRX. I take the Durango over the TRX all day. But meet me in the comments and let me know what y'all feel. Do y'all feel like I should have kept the TRX? Meet me in the comments and let me know. But make sure y'all share this video. Get this video out here. Shout out to the Werewolf Pack. I love y'all. Only y'all gonna share the videos anyway, and I appreciate that, man. Share the videos. Meet me in the comments, y'all. I love y'all. Stay positive. Stay blessed up. Don't be hating on nobody for what they got. Just be happy with what you got. Wait your turn. You're gonna get your turn. The Creator gonna give you a turn. If you earned a turn, the Creator gonna give you a turn. He gonna let you shine. It just might not be your time to shine. It took me a long time to start shining. I didn't shine overnight. I'm still not shining. I'm still not where I want to be. A lot of us not where we want to be. But don't give up on yourself. Believe in yourself. Know your time is coming. And if you see somebody getting something that you don't got, your time is coming, man. It's coming. But with that being said, I'm going to slide on up out of here. There goes a rear view camera. I'm bagging up right now. Y'all see the Magnum right there. That is my Magnum. Yes, I'm bagging on up. I wish the camera was a little bit better, but we'll talk about that in another video too, because that camera good and horrible. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay blessed up. Stay safe. Stay away from negative Ned and negative Nancy. Peace. Bye. I don't want to get too crazy.